Yo, how's it going, everybody? My name is Takoda Kodak, and I'm walking out of the music school, the School of Dance. I'm walking out of the School of Dance. I have just attended my third to last ballet lesson. So next week, it's March break, so there's no ballet lesson next week. But after next week, I have 2 more ballet lessons, and I'm gonna be done with term 3. So thank you everybody for watching. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be joining term 4 or not, but I've done term 1. There was only 6 lessons for term 1. I've skipped term 2. I'm almost done with term 3, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be joining for term 4 or not, but that's it. It was a nice ballet lesson. I had a good time. I love my elegance. I love the elegance that I get out of doing some ballet, practicing some ballet. Thank you everybody for watching. Peace and love and rock and roll. This has been Takoda Kodak. Yo, how's it going, everybody? Today we are March 19th, 2026. It's my uncle's Jean's birthday, and I was thinking to myself, it's also Justin Bieber's uncle and aunt's birthday. Justin Bieber has a twin set on his dad's side, and today it's their birthday. Just the same day today, it's my uncle's birthday. It's Justin Bieber's uncle and aunt's birthday. They're twins. Today on March 19th, just the same then my very own uncle on my dad's side, his uncle and aunt on his dad's side, just the same then my uncle on my dad's side. And yeah, today it's my uncle Jean's birthday. He has been passed away for maybe 2, 3, 4 years. I'm not quite sure. He has passed away maybe in 2021. And yeah, happy birthday to Jean. Today, I think he was born in the 1970s. My father is the oldest, born in 1969. Then it's my aunt Michelle, born in maybe 71 or 72, who knows. Then there's my uncle Jean, maybe he's born in 75. I'm not quite sure. But anyways, today I'm at the Burrito Center, and I'm just hanging out. And the woman, I got myself some toast. And the woman was really, really generous because she gave me like 4 marmalades, 4 orange marmalades, 2 peanut butters, 2 strawberry jams, and 2 raspberry jams. She gave me 4 orange marmalades, 2 peanut butters, 2 strawberry jams, and 2 raspberry jams. So I went to A&W to get myself a breakfast. A&W has to offer some vegan options. A&W is a vegan fast food restaurant. Maybe they're not the healthiest, but I'm extra happy that they have to offer vegan options. And I was like, okay, with my 2 toasts, can I have 1 marmalade, 1 peanut butter, 1 marmalade, 1 strawberry, and 1 raspberry. And the woman today, she was extra generous because she gave me 2 strawberries, not 1, 2. And I have just 2 toasts. I have 2 toasts sliced into 2 pieces. And yeah, I looked up if these toasts are vegan, and they say that they put a bit of margarine on the toast, but the margarine is vegan, does not have any dairy products. The margarine they use says Wikipedia and says the book that they showed me. I questioned one of the workers if there is any dairy in the margarine, and she opened up a book and it says that the margarine has no dairy, and same says the internet. There's no dairy in the margarine they put on the toast. Anyways, whatsoever, I was like 1 raspberry jam, 1 strawberry jam, 1 peanut butter, and 1 marmalade. And she was extra generous. She gave me 2 strawberry jams, 2 raspberry jams, 2 peanut butters, and 5 orange marmalades. 5 orange marmalades. So, we're crazy. We're crazy today. I'm gonna get myself some bread, and I'm gonna have a good breakfast. I'm gonna have some extra toppings for my toast. I'm gonna get myself a loaf of bread, and I'm gonna have some jam for later on. Rock and roll. Happy birthday to my Uncle Jean. Happy birthday, Jean. Happy birthday, Uncle Jean. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Uncle Jean. Woo! Happy birthday to my Uncle Jean. Rock and roll. Today has been Takoda Kodak, Gabrielle M, MICKAEL-SPHINX, Gabby Floyd, Gab707 on March 19th, 2026. March 21st, 2026. My name is Takoda, and I'm about to head out to my second to last ukulele lesson. I have my ukulele over here. Unfortunately, last week my ukulele lesson got canceled because my teacher was ill. He was suffering from an illness, so he canceled the lesson. My bus is coming up over here. I'm about to hop on the bus, and off I go. Let's go to Ottawa. Yo, how's it going, everybody? Today we are March 24th, 2026. March 24th, 2026. This is the School of Dance. I have just completed my second to last School of Dance ballet lesson. I have one ballet lesson left in a week from now. Last week was a March break, so we skipped a week of ballet. Now we're back after a week off, and I've just completed my second to last ballet lesson. My name is Takoda Kodak. I'm heading to the bus stop. Peace and love and rock and roll. Yo, how's it going, everybody? Good morning. My name is Takoda Kodak. Today we are March 28th, 2026. I'm here standing outside at the bus stop with my ukulele. I'm about to head out to my last ukulele lesson of this springtimes. I think I've had a total of 7 ukulele lessons out of 8 because one of the ukulele lessons got canceled. The professor got sick. Not the previous one, but the one before the previous one. Today is the last ukulele lesson I'll be having for this winter springtimes. The snow is starting to melt outside. The birds are singing. Springtimes is approaching. Actually, now we are in springtimes. I think that springtimes started around March 20th, and now we're on March 28th. So it's been 8 days of springtimes. And yeah, my name is Takoda Kodak. Ukulele. I'm walking back home with my brand new iMac. Today we are April 1st, and I'm walking back home at the moment from the Apple store. I purchased my brand new green iMac at the Rito Shopping Center, Apple store, and I'm walking back home at the moment with my brand new iMac. This is the first iMac that I've purchased myself. I was thinking of getting a purple one. They have new colorful iMacs. When I was young, my dad got himself, my older sibling and I, a family iMac. It was great. There were no colors back then. A few years ago, the Apple store got a bunch of colorful iMacs out on the market, and they have green iMacs, purple iMacs, orange, yellow and blue and pink iMacs. I was thinking of getting a purple one, but I ended up surprising myself and getting a green iMac. I could have gotten myself a pink iMac. A yellow one would have been interesting. Orange, purple. I got the green one. Today we are April 1st, 2026. My name is Takoda Kodak. I got myself 3 new pair of leggings from the Sports Check store. A Adidas green pair of leggings. They have stripes on the side. And a purple one, same thing, stripes on the side, Adidas. And a blue pair of leggings from Nike. Purple, Adidas, green, and blue. I purchased myself today 3 new pair of leggings. Yo, how's it going, everybody? Today we are April April 7th, 2026. My name is Takoda Kodak, and I'm walking in downtown Ottawa right now towards the Sunnyside Music School because I will be attending my first drums lesson. So at the Sunnyside Music School, I've had a total of 8 piano lessons and 4 singing lessons. And for this month, I will be attending 4 drums lessons. I've taken drums lessons in the past. I was 18 years old when I attended my first drums lessons. Maybe I've had 4 drums lessons total when I was 18 years old. And to refresh my memory or to refresh my vibes and my feelings and my grooves, I will be taking today another drums lessons after all these years. Now I'm 27 years old, so it's been almost 10 years, maybe 9 years and a few months since the last drums lessons that I have attended. I'm planning on taking only 4 drums lessons this month. I don't have acoustic drums at home. I don't have space in my condo for acoustic drums, but I've had 2 sets of electric drums. My first set of electric drums I've had when I was 17 years old, turning 18, and the second set of electric drums that I've purchased myself, I must have been 20, 21 years old. So since I can't have any acoustic drums at home and electric drums still takes some space, I will be only attending 4 drums lessons to refresh my grooves, my mind, my feelings, to refresh my memory. So this is the Sunnyside Musical School. Rock and roll, peace and love and rock and roll. Yo, how's it going, everybody? Today we are April 14th, 2026. I'm in front of the Sunnyside Music School about to attend my second out of 4 drums lessons. My name is Takoda Kodak, Gabrielle M, Gabrielle M, Côté, Gabrielle 707. Rock and roll. My mom is in the car. My mom and I are going to eat at the restaurant, and she dropped me off at the school.
Yo, how's it going, everybody? So I was in the locker room waiting to go unlock my locker to get to my stuff. I'm at the yoga center. I'm at the yoga center. I'm wearing my brand new yellow leggings. And yeah, I was waiting to unlock my code. That there was a woman that was at the locker, and she was unlocking my lock, and she got to open it. So the woman had the very same code than mine. I was in locker number 2, and the same color lock was on the locker number 1, and her locker was locker number 1, and my locker was locker number 2. And she was opening mine. She was confused probably about if she was locker number 1 or locker number 2. And she got to open my lock, and the locker number 1 had the exact same colored lock, exact same brand, and she opened my lock right in front of me. Right in front of me, she got to open my lock, and we probably had kind of the same codes. And she opened the locker, and the things inside were my things, and I was just standing beside her, like, whoa, yeah, those things inside that locker were mine. And her locker was the one beside mine, and she had the same code. There's a yoga class over here. So I'm going back home.
Sometimes it feels like I haven't gotten to go to the party yet, and you can tell me the party's not even worth it. But I'm the Leo, and I think the party could be worth it. And once I get to go to the party all the time, then maybe I'll tell all of you that the party isn't worth it. Only once I get to have access to the party all the time. If I can't have access to the party all the time, if I can't have access to the party all the time, then I won't ever be able to tell all of you that the party is not worth it. The party is worth it because I don't have access to the party. So I want to have access to the party 24/7. Then maybe I'll get to tell everybody that life is not just about the party. I want to get to party. I wish that I could have gotten to party in my 20s, but maybe I was just working hard in my 20s. I think I was a prisoner in my teen years. I think I got to be a kid. Okay, then I was a prisoner during my teen years. Then I was working strongly during my 20s to get to party maybe in my 30s. Maybe by the time I'm 30 years old, I'll get to go party after working hard to get to go party. Then I'm like, well, life is not just a party once I'm 40. Then hopefully once I'm 40 years old, I could be like, life is not just a party. Life is also about being healthy. I don't even know. Life is about my tea in the morning. Life is about wearing pajamas again because I was trashed out in my 30s partying all the time. I could be trashed out in my 30s healthy enough because I'm fit, I've worked out, I'm healthy enough. Still trashed out in my 30s, meaning the party, and party meaning money. I've been working out in my 20s to get to work. I've been working to get to work. I've been working to get to work as a party addict. And once I'm a party addict getting to work, well, maybe that's where the money is. And once I'm 40, well, maybe I get to enjoy the tea in the morning, my pajamas, and so on for the rest of my days. Once I get to have access to the party all the time, maybe once I'm 30, I could be like, I'm 30 years old, not 20 years old. I wish I could be 20 years old going to go party. No, I'm 30 years old instead of 20 years old. Well, maybe I can make the best out of my 30s and getting to party. And once I die, whenever I'm going to die, once I'll be 80 years old, 90, 100 years old, whenever I'm going to die, I'm going to rest in peace that I got to party myself. I want to get to party, I want to have the access to the party all the time, and to rest in peace once I'm dead, that I got to party alright. I want to rest in peace once I'm dead, that me, the Leo, the big Leo Sphinx I am, I got to party alright. Yo, how's it going everybody? I'm at the yoga center at the moment, and I only stayed half an hour in my yoga class because I was suffering too much hyperactivity to stay in the yoga center. Sometimes I think it's a mix of wanting to lose control and wanting to stay in better control. Sometimes I think it has to do with a bunch of things called wanting to do more sports and having aggressivity and passivity issues. When I attend a yoga class, I can be seen as the passive one, attending the yoga class, doing what the yoga teacher is telling me to do. That's very passive, to do what the yoga teacher told me to do. And today the yoga teacher was playing pop music. Maybe if the teacher was playing more of a relaxing yoga type of music, I wouldn't be agitated. Anyway, so I left after half of the class, and I'm like, I'm going to the swimming pool. I'm wearing my yoga pants. And I was like, I'm going to the swimming pool. So I'm at the yoga center at the moment, and I'm probably just going to leave to the swimming pool. And yeah, sometimes some people believe in sexuality. And sometimes I remember my mom saying, don't you think it would feel good if you could have a boyfriend? Don't you think it would relieve you and make you feel nice to have a boyfriend? And I would tell my mom, no, it wouldn't make me feel nice to have a boyfriend because I'd be concerned about my career. And then sometimes they say that it gets them hard or something. You know, sometimes they say girls get boys hard. You know what gets me hard? You know what gets my clitoris hard? Well, my career. Making money, making YouTube videos gets my clitoris hard. Sometimes I make these videos and these could be provoking type of not PG things to say. Sometimes it depends if I'm planning on posting this video the next morning. If I'm not planning on posting what I just said the next morning, I could say something more crazy and I'm not going to post this video the next morning. But if I was to pretend I'm going to post this video the next morning, well, I could be more careful about what I'm saying and I could be more for real about what I'm saying. So I could be more crazy about saying things, but I'm not posting these things the next morning. I have a moment to calm down my spirits about what I'm just saying. But if I was to make videos and always post them a few days after I've recorded myself, well, I wouldn't want to say provoking things. I'd want to say more calm things. And I believe that if I was to post more often, all year round, like each day, if I was to post daily or each other day or 3 times per week, my things would be more in sync. So that's how I'm feeling. And I'm starting track and field in a few days. This month of April 2026, I will be completing four drums lessons, and I send the email to the Sunnyside Music School, and I will be trying to complete another 4 singing lessons, meaning that I'll have completed 8 piano lessons, 4 singing lessons plus another 4 means 8 singing lessons, 4 drums lessons, and maybe I could try ukulele over there as well, and another 8 ukulele and another 4 drums, meaning a total of 4 lessons, meaning a total of 8 lessons of drums. And yeah, so I think that tonight I'm going to try going at the swimming pool, see if it exhausts me. What could feel nice maybe is to post more often. Maybe I'd have a great time posting daily or a few times per week. Sometimes I feel like I could abandon Gabrielle M Côté before it's time. I was telling myself, okay, I'll produce 48 videos 1 year, then 36 videos the next year, which was last year, then 24 videos the next year, which is this year, 24 videos this year, and next year, 12 videos. So I think that I produced 100 videos, then 48, 100 videos prior year, then 48, then 36, then 24 this year, then next year, 12. And I was thinking to myself, these videos are not even interesting. I was thinking to myself, these videos are not even important anymore. Like I wanted to quit this, I wanted to quit it. I wanted to quit the 24 videos and quit the 12 videos and focus more on Takoda Kodak. But at the same time, I think it's good for me to slow down and produce 24 videos and 12 videos. And I'm warming up to my Takoda Kodak YouTube channel, and I get excited for Takoda Kodak. Like I could post each day on Takoda Kodak, or each other day, or 3 times per week. And I'm feeling things through, and I'm thinking things out. And I remember telling all of you earlier, today we are April 17th, I believe April 17th, 2026. And I was telling all of you earlier downstairs, after walking my bicycle, how I would like to party in my 30s. Well, maybe that getting to party would mean getting to be the lead singer on stage. What if I want to go be on stage in my 30s and getting to party means getting to be on stage? Or the other mentality is there's no party. The real mentality is I'm the superstar singer on stage, and I get to go on stage for a living, and that's my superstar life. And that's how I get to party for a living. My Leo mentality, I get to party for a living. I'm a Leo on stage. And my Virgo mentality, there's no party. Even if I'm a lead singer on stage, I'm just working. I'm not partying right now. I am a singer working, not a singer partying. I am a singer working. The Virgo is like there's no party. There's work, no party. And you love to work, you want to work. You want to be a singer, singing is work. And the Leo mentality, life is a party, have fun life is a party. And I believe in the both of them. There's been no party in the first place, so don't try going to a party, there's no party in the first place. What else do I want to say? It's fun to be healthy. Oh yeah, and I noticed yesterday that this yoga studio is going to be offering for the first time in September 2026 a yoga teacher training. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to complete my yoga teacher training. I think that there are so many things I would like to do during my lifetime. I think there are so many things I like to do during my lifetime. I would like to never have a boyfriend. And when I never have a boyfriend, I always get to keep my life for myself. Because I get intimidated. Someone wants to hurt me through my genitals. Maybe it won't feel the same after my hysterectomy. I am in the process of becoming gender non-binary. And once I'm gender non-binary, maybe by the end of May, I could potentially get my breast removal surgery, which could be done for free. Once I'm gender non-binary, I could get my breast removal surgery for free, and I could get a hysterectomy as well operation for free. And that would be a cool thing to do. A breast removal surgery and a hysterectomy operation. And maybe a few things are going to change in my mental standpoint after I have my hysterectomy. I think it could be great to have a husband, not a boyfriend, not a bunch of boyfriends. I don't want to have a bunch of boyfriends. I could want to have a husband instead to share my life with. Or I could, that's why I got my tattoo over here, true love. Or I could not want to get married. It depends how my life goes, how things feel. I don't have to date anybody for the rest of my life. I could be more than happy to work. I could be like, work. You know what gets my clearance hard? To get to make my money on YouTube. Not a husband. My husband doesn't get my clearance hard. Maybe I get my husband's DICK hard, but that's not very flattering. Many rappers are like, yeah, girls get my DICK hard. Well, that's not flattering to me. What is this, a Pornhub to you? Yeah, anyways, maybe porno means a lot of money. And if porno means a lot of money, you could want to have a bunch of partners, or not so much, or a bunch of boyfriends, or not so much, or a husband, not two, not three, just one, or you could want to stay alone forever and be like, work. You know what gets my clearance hard? To make a bunch of money and to get to keep going about me and keep working. But maybe I'm gonna end up being really lonely. You know who's at the party? A bunch of people. And maybe I should be less lonely around these people at the party, or I should be just as lonely around these people at the party. Like, am I at the right party for me? So I'm feeling things through each day, and so on. Rock and roll. And I was questioning if I wanted to complete my teacher yoga training over here. For the first time, this yoga studio is going to be offering a yoga teacher training for September times 2026. And I wanted to do either more music. I wanted for this upcoming September times, I was planning on doing more music, more singing, and maybe I'd have to sacrifice my singing for the yoga teacher training. But the yoga teacher training could still be around next year, and so on. So, you know, it wouldn't be late to complete. It wouldn't be too late to complete the yoga teacher training next September. And anyways, same could be said for my singing. It wouldn't be late to do some more singing next year. But if I have to make choices, one or the other, well, what I really like about yoga as a sign, it's a sign from heaven, is that the yoga Sphinx pose exists. I got Sphinx tattooed on my chest, and yoga has to offer the Sphinx pose. Basically, you're laying on your stomach and you place your hand like this, and that's the Sphinx pose. And I would like to go at the swimming pool, burning a few more fuel, and maybe I would be more calm if I could post non-stop on Takoda. Or maybe Takoda would drive me even more psychotic. Or maybe being in sync with Takoda would keep me calm as it keeps on going. Maybe sometimes I want to give up on my 24 videos of 2026 and my 12 videos of 2027 and be more focused on Takoda. I was planning on coming back to Takoda Kodak YouTube channel for summer times. So maybe I could be more dedicated to Takoda Kodak next year. This year, I'm planning on focusing on Takoda Kodak only for July and August. Then maybe I'm going to complete my 24 videos for Gabrielle M Côté after all. Then when 2027 is going to come back around, I could be more focused on Takoda Kodak, because I only have to complete 12 videos for Gabrielle M Côté. And then I could abandon Gabrielle M Côté YouTube channel for 4 years and stay and keep up with Takoda Kodak. And yada yada yada. And that's how things are feeling right now. Am I going anywhere with all of this? I'm questioning myself, like, am I going anywhere with all of this? Thank you for watching. This has been Gabrielle M Côté, the Sphinx guy before Gilbert 707 on this beautiful day of April 17th, 2026. Peace. I believe that some people don't like pornography and sexuality and how rappers are talking to everything, and they say I don't like it. And then they say something dirty sometimes at the back of their mind. And sometimes they don't like it. And some people like PG movies more than all of the disgust in the world. You know what I would do? I would have, if ever, on one hand you cannot like it, on the other hand you can get your breast removal surgery, your hysterectomy, and go party for the best. Hi, how's it going, everybody? I want to say something about my sexuality and how my sexuality depends on if I have my breast removal surgery or my hysterectomy or not. First of all. Second of all, if I get to leave my parents and never see them ever again, especially my grandparents and my parents and my family, do I get to abandon my parents, my grandparents, and my family and never see them ever again? I have stopped going to Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter. At the moment, I am no longer seeing my cousins and my grandparents on my dad's side. And anyways, it's fun to not see my parents each day. Yeah. And third of all, financial independence. If I had a lot of money, maybe it would change a few things to my state of mind about sexuality. At the moment, I could be like, I don't want to have sex, I want to make money. I don't want anything to my sexuality. My sexuality was offered poorly by my educational system and by social media people. Social media people are very nice to offer anything about sexuality. Maybe their intentions are about making a bunch of money. But it goes from black to white. Are they offering education about sexuality or a bunch of porno for people to get excited off of? And both of them can be good and both of them can be bad. What's your education? Are you educating me properly? Or, what do you believe of getting excited sexually? Do you believe that getting excited sexually is not just bad, it's also a part of reproduction? And you believe in yada. When sexuality doesn't even exist, I know what you mean. We were all kids, and when we were kids, sexuality didn't even exist. When we were kids, sexuality didn't even exist. I know what they say in my head. They say in my head the boys get their DICK hard for the girl, not for themselves. He doesn't get his DICK hard for himself, he gets it hard for the girl. Well, you know what? I'm kind of not okay and feeling very traumatized, and I don't want you to touch me. I feel really, very, very not safe when I can't make my money. It feels like you just want to touch me inappropriately, and I just want to make my money. I don't want to be touched inappropriately. I want my money and to feel safe. Then I'll take a step back and see what's going on. I don't want you to touch me inappropriately. I don't understand what's going on. That's rape. It feels like I'm getting touched inappropriately. I don't understand what's going on. I want my career, my money to feel safe, to take a step back, and then I get to see what's going on. I don't think that I'm seeing what's going on too properly. Once I have my money and my career, my house, and I feel safe, and I get to take a step back, maybe I get to see what's going on for me and not others, or I get to see what's going on for somebody else other than me, or for me specifically, and then I get to see what's going on for everybody. Why don't I get to see what's going on for me and everybody behind me, or for everybody but me, or for somebody else than me? But I don't think that I'm understanding what's going on because it's financial. No, I don't get what's going on. Sometimes I would like to cry very heavily to circulate my feelings and emotions, but at the same time, once I have successfully circulated my emotions, I think it feels like the world is gonna close down on me. Like I'm gonna have finally circulated my emotions, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna even feel any better. It feels like I'm carrying the psychotic of my life going in my direction. Yet again, I'm very insecure because I don't have any fans and any money. I think that I'm getting to work to make my life happen right now, just like I've been dreaming all of my teenage years. This is what I've been dreaming of all of my teenage years. And now that I have it going, it's very insecurizing to not have my money, and to not have a big fan base. And I'm scared of my parents, I'm scared of my family, I'm scared of my cousins. I don't want them a part of my life. I don't want any friends. I don't want anybody to get close to me because I'm trying to make my YouTube channel work my way. I mean, anybody can start a YouTube channel, yada yada yada, but you know what? Don't approach me. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel work for me, not for them. I don't think it's cool, but I'm scared of my parents because it feels like my parents can take everything away from me, which they already have. And I don't want my parents to get to take everything away from me. I've been staying alone. My mom has been gone on vacation this year for like 6 months. My mom has been gone in Mexico for 5 months this year. My dad, I never see my dad. My dad is leaving for Britain in a few days. In 1 week from now, my dad is gonna leave for England. My dad is gonna leave for England in a week from now, and so my parents are always gone. That's what I'm trying to say. My parents are always gone. I never see them. I'm gonna see my mom each 2 weeks as always. Sometimes I call my parents each day. Nowadays, I've been calling my parents each day, and I wish that I would no longer have to call my parents. I'm very hurt that I call my parents each day this way. I'm very deceived that I've been calling my parents each day. I wish that I wouldn't call my mom and my dad each day, and that I would just keep to myself and we're closed off in my condo going around. Or I wish I had his husband to talk to instead of my mom and dad. My mom is with her boyfriend, my dad is with his girlfriend, my cousins are really scary because I'm going about my day for me, not for them, and they're really, really scary, my cousins, because I'm scared of them getting in the way of me achieving my dreams, and I don't want to see my grandparents anymore. My grandparents could die anytime, and I'm just trying to get my life going. I'm in my 20s, and I want to get to be young. Sometimes I'm scared because it feels like I never got to be young, and once I'm 30 years old, I'm going to want to go be young like a 20-year-old because I'm scared that I never got to be young. It feels like I'm just working right now to get to go be young in my 30s. I'm working in my 20s to get to go work for real in my 30s. And once I'm gonna get to go work in my 30s, if ever I ever am, maybe that's what it's gonna mean to get to be young. And I want to get to be young. And I'm just in my 20s, and I want to get to go party, I suppose, or something, or get to be young. Maybe I want to hang out around other young people the same as myself. I don't want to hang out with my old mom. I don't want to hang out with my old dad. I want to hang out with people my age and get to go make money with people my age, if ever. Or I want to make music with people that only play on the radio. I don't want to make music with people from primary school. I want to make my music with people that play on the radio. Or I just want to keep going about my day and go die in my tombstone. Sometimes I wish I could just die and be dead and no longer exist. Like, oh, all these problems could disappear and I'm dead. I'm not suicidal or anything, because being suicidal is just going to attract you a bunch of problems, but it would feel nice sometimes to be dead. Because it would feel nice to have a bit more structure. Like, what am I trying to do right now? I was telling my mom the other day in the car, I saw my mom for the first time after 5 months. A few days ago, I saw my mom for the first time after 5 months. She's been in Mexico. She came back, and I saw her for the first time a few days ago. And I was telling my mom, yeah, my YouTube channel definitely keeps things going a bit more spicy. I think that giving up on my YouTube channel would keep my life more calm. When I go do some yoga, it's supposed to be more peaceful, but today the yoga teacher put some pop music on. I'm like, oh no, not pop music, that drives me psychotic. And the yoga is supposed to keep me calm. And then I'm like, wow, if I could give up my YouTube channel, maybe it would be nice, and I could have a more fulfilling life without my social media. At the same time, my YouTube channel definitely keeps some spicy into my life. Goodbye. I don't know if it's called prostitution, but it doesn't have to be called prostitution. But some people get married with financial goals. So if I was to get married with financial goals, it means that my husband could be more than happy to make money with me. I mean, it's not porno to post videos of our couple online together, but I suppose that it lets the viewers imagine the couple we are committing the ACT, the act. And I think the boy could be seen as more happy because he has the penis. And sometimes I really tell myself when I'm all alone right now, how much I wish I was the one with the penis. I guess I would get to put my penis inside the uterus. Sometimes I really wish I was the one with the penis. I never have to give birth. I'd always be more okay. And I get to put my penis in her uterus. And I think I'd be more proud of having the penis than the uterus. Sometimes I tell myself, I wish I had the penis instead of the uterus. But sometimes they tell me stuff like, when he gets his erection, it's for the girl, not for himself. He's not just there with the erection for nothing. He's there with the erection for the girl. Then I'm not sure, but if I suppose they could pit me in the right direction instead of provoke me. Sometimes I feel very, very provoked, and maybe they just wanted me to feel worse, or they want me to fix their problems. I think there are a bunch of sociological problems along these lines, and they get provoked from inside my spirits. When he gets his erection, is it for the girl? I don't know. I'm not really okay. And there's a neighbor up there. But anyways, I'm not sure if it's really called prostitution, but I guess you could always get married with someone with financial goals and make your money with your husband. It's not because sometimes they say, get me the most expensive wedding ring ever. I could be like, hey husband, get me the most expensive diamond out there. Or your rose quartz. Your rose quartz are the most expensive diamond out there. Anyways, I'm kind of not okay about these things that have been provoking me, and that's it. I wish that the school system could evolve for me these things over. I'm kind of not cool. And sometimes I wish I had the penis just so they stopped bothering me. At the same time, I think the penis was just getting in the way. And I think that sometimes the penis bothers the guy. And I think that the penis goes in the guy's face. And he's the one carrying his penis everywhere around. And it goes in his face. He starts talking around and he thinks of his penis as he's talking around. And he goes running and he goes for joggings. And when the guy goes running and goes for joggings, his penis goes in his face somewhere abstract. He thinks of his penis, and the penis goes in his face as he's jogging around with his mouth open. So that's what I think of the guy. Sometimes he would like to get rid of his penis. Instead, because he said those uterus people, they would want to get rid of their uteruses. And I think that sometimes both girls and boys would want to just have a pee hole. Sometimes I think that both girls and boys would just want to have a pee hole. And I would like to have my hysterectomy and to get rid of all these things. I would like to have my hysterectomy and believe that it solves a few problems to have it done, to have the operation done. I would get endoscopic hysterectomy.